with another video. Welcome to Keeping Up with China, guys. Yes, so we're back. If you're new, please go and subscribe, and if you're not, continue to watch. But today we're going to do a log video. I know that my channel is going to be talking a little bit more about my stuttering, but I don't want to bore you guys all the time with my stuttering. And my stuttering is not who I am, or the only thing that revolves around my life. So I'm going to be talking about my lovely babies right here. I did do a last video that talked about how I started them and all that good stuff, and I counted them. But today I'm just gonna give some tips. I've been growing them for almost 2 years now, so there's a few tips that I have that if you are thinking about starting locs, or if you already have locs and you're kind of lost and don't know what to do because then they're not really cooperating and stuff like that. So just keep on watching, okay? So it's gonna be 10 tips, okay? So we're gonna start off with the first one. I think this is the most important one. Number one is do not retwist too often. And you guys, I know that fresh retwists and stuff, they look really nice. Everybody want that nice fresh retwist and stuff, and that's okay. But you cannot retwist too often. Like I remember I used to retwist like every 2 weeks, but now I start retwist at least like once a month. And this retwist actually it's been like over 4 weeks now. It's almost 5 weeks and I haven't retwisted yet. But the reason why we say do not retwist retwist too often is because of thinning. And your locks will get like super thin, and you don't want thin locks. We all want beautiful, thick, and luscious locks, right? So oops, I'm dropping stuff. Yeah, so if you retwist too often, then the roots are gonna become really thin, and eventually they will just fall off, and you don't want that. So yeah, that's number one. Do not retwist too often. All right, so number two, moisturize your scalp and also massage your scalp. Okay, so I honestly try to moisturize my hair and my scalp at least once a day, or like every other day. It depends on your hair. Like for example, if you feel it and you see that it's like very dry and it feels weird, or it feels just dry, you get some oil and stuff like that, some water, and just spray it and just massage your scalp and stuff. And massaging your scalp is very important too, because that helps stimulate hair growth, and also it helps stimulate blood flow, which helps with your hair growing nicely. Okay, and I'm gonna make another video that that tells you guys what kind of oils and stuff I have in my little bottle when it comes to moisturizing my hair and stuff like that. Number three is protective hairstyles. I think that protective hairstyles are very good because first you're not really doing too much to your hair. Like for example, I do protective hairstyles when I first do like a fresh retwist and stuff. I try to do a protective hairstyle. For example, you can do the twist, the double twist and stuff like that, or just put it in like up in a like a little nice bun, or like a nice updo or something like that, but not too tight, and that can last you like for about a week or so. Protective hairstyles also helps with retaining your fresh retwist. For example, me, I've had this retwist for almost 5 weeks now, and you see my locks don't look that bad. It don't look that great, but the retwist still looks, it still looks decent, it's not that bad. So just doing a lot of protective hairstyle, and not always having your hair down, and or like always touching it and stuff. Just leave it, and then your hair will just your fresh retwist will last you a little bit longer than they usually do. All right, so number 4 is do not use too many products. They always say that less is always more, which with Locs, we try, like, you always have to try to do the bare minimum, because if you put too much products, that gives your hair a high chance of getting buildups, and that you don't want in your locks, like like a lot of buildups inside of your locks and stuff, and that can cause a lot of nasty things that you don't want in your locks. So use like minimal products. All right, so number 5, when you do your retwist, do not do them too tight, or like do like tight updos and stuff like that. Those are cute and stuff, but if you do them too tight, that also can cause thinning to your locks, which can eventually break them. If you do them too much, then the front of your hair and stuff, the edges are gonna be looking like thin as hell, and then they'll break, and then you'll be like, oh my gosh, I'm bald, and then it's like, yeah. So don't want that. So don't like, okay, it's okay to do them like once in a while and stuff like that, but don't do them like every week. Don't do them every week. All right, so number 6 is wear satin or silk scarf or bonnet each time you're going to sleep. Me personally, a lot of the time I forget to put my hair in a bonnet or whatever, but I always try to remember to before I go to sleep to put it in in a silk wrap or like a silk bonnet. That helps with retaining your moisture, and also help the frizz and stuff like that. It just it helps your hair to look nice the next day, because if it's dry and it's frizzy the next day, you'll look crazy as hell. So yeah, use your bonnet and scarf, silk or satin, to help protect your hair when you are sleeping. Okay. Number 7, stick to a routine / regimen. It's okay to try different stuff at the when you first start. It's okay, but you have to try to find some like a routine that fits for your hair, and also stick to it. It's like it doesn't have to be set in stone, but there's some stuff that you do to your hair that it goes well with your hair. So if it's not if it works for your hair, keep it, and just keep on doing the same thing. Don't have to change it all the time, because then your hair will get confused and stuff. It'll be like, okay, I don't know, I don't know if I like this, or and also if your hair don't like a certain product and stuff like that, you will know, because the hair will show that, okay, this is not the product for me. Yeah, so we all have different hair texture, and we all don't have the same type of hair. So sometimes you just gotta listen to your hair. Okay, so the next tip, which is tip number 8, drink and eat healthy. Okay, when I say drink, I mean drink a lot of water, because water is very important. We all know water is kind of like the key to basically everything, y'all. You gotta stay hydrated to have hydrated scalp and beautiful locks. You gotta have water in order to have beautiful skin and all that good stuff. So water is very important. We all know that, but a lot of the time we don't really drink the amount of water that we're supposed to be consuming every day. And a lot of the time we would choose like, you know, sweet drinks, like, you know, like soda, or like you know, stuff like that, sweets and stuff like that, instead of, you know, drinking water. So you know, drink water, and you guys will see a huge difference in not only your hair but also your skin and just overall everything. And also eat healthier, you know, eat healthier, you know, what you put it inside of you, you know, it also shows from the outside. So makes sense, and I'm pretty sure you guys all know that already and heard that. Number 9, avoid petroleum. You guys, I remember when I was young, my mom would have this pomade or whatever. It's like a grease thing, like we like where like you take that grease thing and you just put it over your hair, and that thing was filled with petroleum, like, and those type of product and stuff that does not do well for your hair, especially locks, because you know the only thing that petroleum do is just clog your hair follicles, and it just blocks everything, and you know we don't want that. So it, like, okay, it might help with, you know, shine and all that stuff, but it doesn't really do anything to help your hair, and you know. So yeah, so just try to avoid products that have petroleum in it, because it doesn't really help your hair out at all, to be honest. So and the last tip for today, well, for this video, is be patient. Yes, we all know we gotta be patient, especially with locks. Like, I remember when I started, I was fugly, y'all. I look ridiculous. Like, I always thought like my hair was literally this short, and I was just like, yo, I look ugly. This, like, oh my god, it's not growing and stuff like that. Like, I was just like, no, this is not it. But with patience and stuff like that, you know, now it's fast forward to like 1 year and 9 months. I have these, you know, like, they're not perfect, they're not, you know, where I want them to be, but it's progress. It's, you know, I've seen a lot of, you know, length and growth and stuff like that. Yeah, so, and you know, all of our journey is different, so you know, don't try to compare your locks with somebody else, because you will end up disappointed, y'all. Because I used to do that. I used to be like, why isn't my locks, you know, like that, or you know, it's not as long, or it's not as thick or full like that person. But then again, you gotta understand that, you know, all of our hair type is not the same, and all of our journey is not the same. So you gotta be patient, enjoy your journey, and you know, and don't put too much, like, don't pay too much attention to your hair. Like, you know, let it do its own thing, and you do your own thing, and fast forward to like a year or like 6 months, you will see how much, you know, your hair grow, and you know, the big, like a big difference from what when you started and where you are now. But that's about it for today's video. I'm gonna give you guys a 360 of my hair, y'all. It's not clean because it's been a month now, and because I only wash my hair once a month, also because my hair doesn't really, like, it doesn't give me much problem. Like, it doesn't get too dry, and when it does get a little dry and stuff, I just spray it with the water and oils. So my hair doesn't really give me that problem, so I don't really wash it that often. But if y'all see a little, you know, I will be washing it next week, so I'll probably make another video regarding like what I used to wash them, and also what I used to retwist. But yeah, this is it for this video. I'm gonna just turn around and try to see if you guys can see my hair a little bit. This is this side. This is like my side, y'all. Like, I'm always like this. Okay, if I can tell, I'm always like on this side, because this is like my good side, because I have much hair, like longer hair on this side. But this is the back. I guess you can see it. gonna turn on the other side so you guys can see the other side. Sorry, I'm so close. This side is a little bit thinner because I've always like, this side's always been like my thinner side anyways, before I even had locks or even perm. So yeah, this is my thinnest side, but this is it, guys. All right, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys on my next video, so please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with your Loc friends or whoever, or who you know who's trying to start locks or whatever. But make sure you like, comment, subscribe. See you guys in my next video. Bye.